Are you feeling stressed because it's the holidays? Maybe you're not feeling merry and jolly and all the good vibes that you're supposed to be feeling. Well, I have some tips for you, so stay tuned. One of the first things that I think about in elevating yourself, making yourself feel better during the holiday seasons is to do the little things. Do something to touch up yourself. And when I say that, I don't mean that you have to go full on, formal and wear some, extravagant looking outfit. What I mean is to do the little things that make you feel better. For me, it's maybe putting on lipstick, maybe adding a necklace to an outfit because I don't normally wear necklaces on normal days, but maybe those little things will help you feel better about yourself. During the pandemic, I noticed that maybe like you, I was comfortable at home. I would wear pajamas, flannels, sweats, and I just felt really good. I just wanted to be cozy. Years later, when things started opening up again, I noticed that I became a little more creative. I broke out of sort of the neutrals, matchy matchy type of person that I was, and became more experimental with colorways. So I would put on a sweater, put on a scarf, put on, a different color jeans. I mean, just different things that I normally wouldn't do. And I would put them together and I'd actually feel excited about it. I would actually like it. And I noticed that that pandemic and the whole sheltering in place, and then years later, things started to change, but I also started to change. So I don't know if you feel the same way, but it's that feeling of doing something differently and you're breaking out of your shell that maybe you didn't even realize you had a shell, and you started to do more creative things in your life. And one of them could be styling yourself. And I noticed that, there are things that are still hanging in my closet, even though I've discarded a lot of things, donated a lot of things, but I still feel like there are more items to get rid of because they're taking up valuable real estate in rooms, in closets, in drawers, and I think that's going to be a continuous process. But did you notice that once you do even just a little bit, that you feel so much better? You don't have to get rid of everything yet. You can do it one step at a time. You can do it weeks at a time. You can do it months at a time. But no matter what, no matter where you are in your process, you feel better each time that you've done something. Now that it's the holiday season and we're approaching the end of the year, my advice is let go of things, like really let go of things. And that means not just personal, physical belongings and possessions, but the things that you are carrying in your heart, in your mind. Maybe there are unresolved matters, maybe between you and friends or you and your family members. You want to manage those emotions and just think of it as, you know what? It's okay that things are the way they are right now, but just trust in the process that maybe there's a reason for these things happening, and there will be a time when things will work themselves out. And that way you won't feel as stressed for during these holidays as you normally would. When you go to the family event, the gatherings, you attend and you go with the best of feelings. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to have disagreements and other people are going to have disagreements. Maybe somebody will do something or say something that you don't like or bothers you. But just try to remember that the holidays is really all about, what it is that we do have. And just the fact that you are going to a family gathering or that you are appreciating things that you have in your life, even if you're not going to some event, that's really taking stock of your life. And that is a way for you to segue into the new year and think about things that you want to do more of in your life. And that way you can show up in a much more positive way and a more creative way, because this dressing up and being more stylish for me is definitely one way for me to break free from sort of being the person that I always felt like I was not forced to be, but used to being. And sometimes we're so used to being a certain way that we don't even realize that there are other things that can really elevate us emotionally and physically. So I have to say that for me, it's about wearing lipstick. If I wear lipstick, I feel like I'm elevated. I don't necessarily have to wear anything special. Or if I wear red, I don't wear red every day, but maybe I should break out the red every so often. Just do these things that you normally wouldn't do. And you might be surprised that it makes you happier. It makes you more uplifted. And maybe it will help you be more creative in other ways. So let's just really rein in the new year, feeling good about ourselves, feeling empowered that we have so much to give and so much to live for. Happy holidays.